2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. Get overjoyed, I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry.
Well, when you're near the Rockies, there's always a chance of this. Snow continuing to fall on Empower Field here at Mile High in Denver. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos. We're all set to go amidst the high-altitude snow here in Denver. And off we go from Denver. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Shoves one away. Still moving. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on first. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Herbert now off the play fake. Fires right away, but incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set. Grenade. Set.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Captain. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Takes it into the 21. It'll be the 1st and more. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Gets this one against him. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert back to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
5-9. Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Tight end going in motion here. It's Herbert once more. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pickup of 2 here. And the Chargers will have a first.
And the Chargers first down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Chargers.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Second down, give to Harvey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Bombers. Chill.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
On the counter, it's Hampton. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for
Goes all around him, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Herbert from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
21. Home troops right. Hey, cap.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set.
Running back, motioning right. 2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
5-9. Hey, ram. Set.
Herbert throwing again. Oh, he loses the football. And the Broncos corral it. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Carlson set to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Set. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the bubble did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Rolling out to his left. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Bombers.
Again on second and 10. Nix. Throwing the out route complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Set.
Now inside give to Hampton. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Caught by his back, Kamara. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
First and 10, Herbert.
First down.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get it back after making their third first-half interception. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Motion. Chill.
Nix with it on first. The rookie from USF hauls it in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Chargers 7. Daniel Carlson set to kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, here's Herbert. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete, and Mario on Hampton. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing from the gun. No, they get him yet again. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Broncos might be able to get some points late after the interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Motion.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he charges through the slow for a gain of 4. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Next kick out wide, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a first down. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Hold on. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Harvey headed right. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
It's Nix out of the pistol. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hold on, set. Away. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
A 44-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Taking over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Back 80, 59, 59.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Cap it. Ready?
No throw, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Home troops right. 380. Baylor Tiger.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now, Herbert. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Baylor tight. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It's everything here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Shotgun snap to Nix. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hold on, set! Ready! Joe, Joe, Joe.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Captain. Olay, olay, olay! Olay!
On 1st down, it's Nix. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Home trips right. 59, 59. Ready!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Running back sent in motion left.
Go.
Back to the air, Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers! 21.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Set. 380.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Motion, motion. Hey, motion, motion.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a
Let's see
yard.
what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Oh, my son. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. They're going to set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Nix with it on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready. Captain, 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 captain. Joe.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Escapes out to the left. Connects on the crosser. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Oh, my son. Ready. 180. Ball 11.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't want.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Nix. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Oh, my son.
You kidding me?
Ready? Ready, my son.
Third and long for him here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead.
Chargers 7.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. We're in the right election. That's up the highest metric.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over first and 10. They're on the 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Herbert from the gun. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. Way inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Offense to the line fast.
The Chargers first down. A gain of 43 yards. First down.
Herbert on first down. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos nearing their 6th win this season. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Oh, my son. Ole, ole, ole. Ready? Ready, my son. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he finds his back, Harvey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Check. Ready? Ready, my son. 37.
They're going to pass it here. Dump off, caught by his back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Oh, my son. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Oh, my son. Ready? Ready, my son.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Chargers 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Escapes the pocket. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let him. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
10, 21, black 80, black.
They snap it to Herbert. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense. And not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down. Here's Knicks again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Air it out on third. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That